So today we are going to be doing an early rise energy boost class. This is Odin coming for class as well. We are basically going to be just going through an easy wake up morning flow, just getting the energy moving, getting a little bit of heat moving in the body as well. And I try to do yoga before I start my work day every day. I work from home, so I'm doing a lot of sitting, I'm doing a lot of screen time, and this is just something that helps me find balance in my day, and it also makes my back feel a little bit better. I've always had back issues, especially lower back issues, ever since college, and so I try to take as best care of my body as I can. If you can relate, then maybe this is the class for you. So let's go ahead and get started. So we are going to start in a child's pose. Go ahead, if you want to keep the knees together, if you want to take them lighter than your mat or as wide as your mat, then you're more than welcome to, and just let that belly hang through. And let's focus on our breathing here. Really let that belly fall towards the ground. As you are here, just focus on breathing through your nose and then try to expand your belly as much as you can. Let's take 4 more breaths on our own time. When you are ready, we're going to bring it up to a tabletop. Go ahead and place those hands under your shoulders, knees under hips. And from here, we are just going to work on cat and cow pose. So as you inhale, go ahead and arch, push the ground away. Exhale, drop your belly. And go at your own speed. We're going to do 8 of them. Halfway there, this is 5. 2 more. And find a nice neutral spine once you've completed all 8. From here, we're going to go to our bird dog. So opposite foot, opposite hand, reach away from one another. We're not arching in the back. We're keeping a nice neutral spine and balancing as we switch. We're going to do 8 of these. Here we go. That was 1. And here we go. 2. 3. Make sure you're using your breath to time. From here, after you finish your 8, we're going to take one arm, big twist open to the side, and thread it underneath your shoulder. Maybe take that opposite arm up and around for a twist. And when you're ready, bring it all the way back up And release that hand down. Opposite side, big twist open. And thread underneath. Maybe that arm goes up and around. And replace that hand when you're ready. Open that arm all the way up. And drop it back down. From here, we're going to go back to our bird dogs, but we're going to do a little crunch in between. So pick one side to start with. We're going to extend and crunch. See how my back arches in the middle and extend back out. So my knee and my hand are never coming back down. We're going to keep them hovering 4 times, then we'll switch sides. Here we go. We open out for 1 and crunch. Here's 2. Make sure you're breathing. Crunch. And crunch. Last one. Crunch and lower back down. Switch sides. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Last one. And drop it back down. From here, go ahead and tuck your toes, lift your pelvis downward facing dog. And from here, if you would like, you can tread through those feet. Make sure you're plugging your hand into the mat. Make sure you're plugging your feet in. And now go ahead and press those heels firmly into your mat. I want you to feel a nice stretch on the backs of the legs here, especially the hamstrings and the calves. If you're feeling any tightness back there, use your breath. Go ahead and send breath down to those tight areas. With each exhale, try to release. Four more. When you're ready, go ahead and roll yourself out to a plank. We're going to hold here nice and strong. Again, make sure you're not just sinking your weight into your wrist. Instead, you're evenly distributing it between your fingers and the palm. And now we are going to lower down chaturanga and lift up cobra. So here you can drop those legs into the mat. And go ahead and lower all the way down. From here, I'm going to flip my palms up, place my hands by my side. We're going to do our locust lifts. So I'm going to squeeze my legs together as much as I can. My glutes activate, and I'm going to lift up. Everything is moving towards the sky, and then lower back down. We're going to do 8 of these. Really protect your back by squeezing your glutes and keeping your core engaged. Our core is not just like, blah, here. We're trying to keep it active as well. Here we go. And we lift up for 1. And lower. Make sure you're timing with your breath. Lower. Lower. This is 4. Lower. 5. Lower. 6. Lower. 7. And last one. 8. And lower. From here, replace those hands underneath your shoulders here, and we're going to do another cobra, but as we lift, we're also going to bend one knee and move that knee towards your back. So we lift, one knee bends, and lower down. And then we switch. Gentle lift, and lower. We're going to alternate 8 times, only lifting up as high as you want. If you can get here, that's totally fine today. All about listening to your body this morning. Here we go. We lift up for 1. Lower. 2. Lower. 3. Lower. 4. Lower. 5. And 6. And 7. Last one. 8. And lower. Go ahead and lift your hips back, child's pose. From here, I'm going to scoot forward on that a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to lift our hips up over our knees. We're going to drop our head into our mat. Tuck your chin to your chest and try to curl up into a tight little ball here. Rest those hands at your side. This is our rabbit pose. Really try to stretch the back of the neck, but we're not trying to cause any pain. So if this is not comfortable for you, then you can really just do that same position here. Curl over your knees. Try to release in your shoulders if you can. And 4 more breaths here. When you're ready, use your hands to lift your chest up, and we're going to switch now, so keep those hips lifted. We're going to drop our head towards the ground. Those hands are going to reach out in front, going to puppy pose. You can keep the forehead down, or you can lift up if you want a deeper stretch in the spine. Wherever you are at today, mobility-wise, totally up to you. Make sure those hips stay lifted. Four more breaths. When you're ready, lift your head back up off the mat. We're going to step those hands back, tuck those toes, lift your pelvis, downward facing dog. And from here, let's take one leg up. Keep that hip nice and square. We're keeping those toes pointing down. And now we're going to open that hip up, going to our 3-legged dog. Remember to not spiral in the torso. That torso stays square, and bend at the knee if you would like. And pull that knee all the way back down, other side. We're going to lift that left leg up, hover in your 3-legged dog. And open that hip up and bend at the knee. And lower all the way down. Let's look forward between our hands. Step your feet into your forward fold and let that torso hang heavy.
Take a gentle bend in those knees, evenly distribute the weight throughout the foot, and give the head a shake, yes. And a shake, no, releasing all tension. Let's inhale, half rise. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. And return your palms to Tadasana. Let's inhale those arms up again. Exhale, swan dive forward. Take a moment here, maybe interlace those hands to your elbows. Take a gentle rock side to side. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs, in the spine. And release those hands. Let's inhale, half rise. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms, step your feet back into a plank. And chaturanga, flow through your vinyasa. Upward dog. And when you're ready, lift the pelvis, downward facing dog. From here, let's step our left foot through our hands. We're going to find a nice low lunge to start, making sure that that knee is right over your ankle. And really feel that right hip flexor opening up here. Make sure that you are plugging your foot into the mat. We're going to take those arms, reach them up, going into a high lunge. And bend your knee, untuck the foot, going into your low crescent lunge. If you'd like to take a gentle arch here, you may. Protect that spine, squeeze your glutes, keep your core engaged. Bring it back up. Retuck those toes, lift that leg. And lower back down. Untuck those toes, gentle crescent. Bring it back up. Retuck those toes, lift up. We're going to do two more. Back down. Crescent. Up. Lift the leg. And last one. And up. Lower those arms all the way down. From here, we're going to take a gentle twist. So plant that right hand, left arm opens up. And circle that arm all the way down to your mat. Let's step our feet back and flow through your vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Lift the pelvis. Downward facing dog. This time we step that right foot through your hands. Enjoy this moment of a nice low lunge here. Find proper alignment in that knee. And when you are ready, take those arms all the way up. High lunge. And drop that left knee, untuck the toes. Gentle crescent if you would like. And back up. And lower down. Make sure you're breathing here. I know it's a lot of work. We're almost there. Back up. Halfway. 2 more. Back down. And up. Last one. And up. Lower those hands all the way down. We're going to take a gentle twist. Lift that right arm up. And all the way back down. Step your feet back. Downward facing dog. And bend into those knees. Slowly drop them all the way to your mat. Finding your nice tabletop position. From here, we're just going to take a little lateral movement, so moving our tailbone towards the crown of our head. The back stays nice and flat. As we arch to one side, your center, other side, center. So essentially, we're just curving our spine from side to side. We're not actually taking any rotation though in the spine, so it's not moving side to side. It's not arching or concaving. We're going to take 8 here. Use your breath. Nice neutral spine. Here we go. Curving to the right. And left. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Go ahead and cross those legs underneath. We're going to have a seat and continue stretching in a seated position. So from here, let's just inhale those arms all the way up overhead. Interlace those hands. Index fingers stay pointing upwards towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Over to the right. Use that right arm to pull the left, giving a deeper stretch. And back through center. Inhale. Exhale. Over to the left. Inhale through center. This time, exhale, drop that right elbow all the way down, big side stretch up and over. And let's drop our nose to our knee. And circle that left arm all the way back up and over. We're going to take 4 breaths this way. Let's inhale, drop. Exhale, open. Inhale, drop. Exhale, open. 2 more. Last one. And bring it all the way back through center. Exhale, left elbow down, right arm up and over. Keep that opposite hip grounded. Feel a nice side stretch. Let's inhale, drop. And open. Let's take 4 breaths like this. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, keep space between the shoulders and the ears. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale all the way up through center. Exhale, we're gonna reach those arms back behind us, interlock those fingers, and gentle forward fold. And roll all the way up to a seated position. Release those hands. From here, we're going to take one of our knees. I'm going to start with my right. We're going to cross it on top, so right ankle on your left knee, left ankle underneath your right knee, making a nice parallel position with those legs, going into fire logs. Sit up nice and tall, and fold forward. Walk those hands as far as you can away from you. Let's inhale halfway. Exhale, try to walk out a little bit further. And walk it all the way back. Gently release this right leg up and over. So plant that foot flat on your mat. And we're going to take a gentle rotation. So this right elbow comes up and take a gentle twist. And release through center, reverse that rotation, opposite direction. Sit up nice and tall, stay grounded in those hips. And release back down. Go ahead and switch out those legs. Left leg is going on top. Nice parallel position here with those knees and shins. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Notice if one side is a little bit tighter than the other this morning. And a little inhale, half rise. Exhale, walk further out if you can. Walk it all the way back in. We're now going to take this left leg, plant that foot flat in your mat, and rotate over to that left side, or excuse me, I'm going to my right. And inhale through center. Exhale, switch the direction you're rotating. And gently release through center, release both legs, and we're going to make our way onto our back. From here, just take notice. We're going to take a little mental inventory as you're settling in for Shavasana, palms face upwards. I want you to notice if you're feeling any tight areas in the body today. Maybe you started with tight areas and you were able to work through them. As you focus on your breathing, I want you to send that air to any lingering tightness in the body. Maybe it's the hips, maybe in the back. With each exhale, I want you to try and find more release. into your mat. And as you are lying here, I'm going to start wiggling through your fingertips. Start waking your hands back up. Keep breathing. We're going to take those hands, and we're going to gently massage our way around our body, maybe starting with those forearms, maybe giving each hand a gentle massage, and continuing on to the biceps, the triceps, the deltoids, all the way up your arm, into your shoulders, your neck. Maybe massage your jaw while you're there. We tend to carry a lot of tension in our jaw. Try to unlock your jaw here. And down the body, maybe pectorals, maybe down the ribs. Make sure to get that back space as well as you go. Being very gentle with ourselves, maybe massaging the belly. And into the hips. And the glutes. Working our way to the legs, the quads, the hamstrings, the shin, the calves, all the way down to the foot. Both sides, repeating this little massage, waking the fascia up, sending energy to each of these areas. And go ahead and gently open the eyes, settle back in. You're going to take a deep breath in. On your exhale, I want you to push away any dread, any expectations for this day. You're going to start fresh. You're going to have a great day. You're going to make it so. As you start to wake yourself back up, you can begin to bring yourself on up to a seated position however you need. Maybe rolling onto the side, bringing yourself up that way, all the way up to a seated position. We will end our practice here. Taking my hands to heart center, I'm going to bow my head in gratitude. Thank you for spending your morning with me. Thank you for making sure you are taking care of yourself first. Your body will thank you later. I know mine will. Namaste. Have a great day.